Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a Bridal Madness Monday, and the look I want to be doing is a dusty rose natural, very natural look. This is like the blushing bride stereotypical look that, brides like to go for. And I just want to go and specify that this doesn't have to be a bridal look. This can be for prom, this can be for a baby shower, this can be for just about anything. So I just want to clarify, yes, I am saying this is for Bridal Madness Monday, but you don't have to do this look for a wedding. You don't have to be a bride to try out this look. Anyone can do it. So I just want to throw that out there, and I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can see future videos. So let's just jump right into this video. Okay, so I just put on primer, and I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus face primer, and it it refines pores, it fills in the fine lines, it brightens complexion, and evens the skin tone. So I already put that on, so I'm just going to go and let it sink into the skin, and I'm going to start on my eyes already. So I'm just going to be taking my I Heart Color Intensifying eyeshadow base. I'm just going to be taking a compact mirror, and I just want to go and specify, I did do my makeup before I was doing this, and so pretty much I already have my mascara on and my brows. So I'm just gonna be painting this on my eyelid, and I'm going in with my finger and just going to blend it out. And I think everything I use is well, no, the blush isn't. But I'm sure you can find something that is very close to this color. But other than the blush, I think everything is honestly almost all drugstore. If I remember correctly. I definitely think it is. So then I'm going to be taking my translucent Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. I'm just going to be putting that on my eyelid, and I'm going to be using just a plain finger. I'm not going to be doing anything in particular. I'm just going to set everything so everything blends out perfectly. I want to make sure I don't get any creases too, because nobody wants creases on their wedding day. I know I don't. And if you have any creases, you should blend them out first and then place down the powder, because you will set the creases if you don't do that. So I'm just going to be doing that on this eye too. And to speed things up, I will be doing the other eye off of camera from now on. So I'm just going to keep packing that on so we have a nice base. So after that, I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline New York single eyeshadow in the Expert Wear. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to take that. Oops. I'm actually going to be taking the the LA Colors matte eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Whisper. Now this is a very natural color. This is ideal for the crease color and everything like that. So I'm just going to be taking a crease brush like this that's fluffy and everything, and I'm just going to be dipping in, and I'm going to be putting that into my crease, and I'm going to build it up so it has quite a bit of pigmentation. So I'm just going to be putting it in my crease, and I'm just going to be going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to build it up as much as I can. And I'm just, like I said, going back and forth. And I'm not being too particular on where I'm placing it. I'm really just throwing it into the crease. But I'm making sure I don't get to my brow bone. So I'm just kind of staying in that area. And it definitely adds a little bit of color, but also is very soft and helps everything blend very easily. So now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline single eyeshadow, and it's in the shade it's in the shade Nude Glow, and it's a very beautiful pinky rose gold, it's a soft baby pink. It's stunning. So I'm just going to be actually using the little brush thing that it comes with, because I think with these kinds of products, I feel like it is better with it, with this specific kind of shimmer shade. So I'm going to be taking on this little itty bitty brush, and I don't normally do this, but I am going to be packing it onto the entire lid. So I'm just going to be pressing that in, just like that. I am going to be taking it to the edge. Just going to be taking more of my little thing, my spongy, and I'm just going to be packing more onto the lid. I'm taking it across the whole lid. And so you end up something like this. Now the eye look is completed. I wanted to keep it very, very nice and simple and very, natural. And for me, pink tones are very, very natural. They look the most natural on me than, say, a taupe or a brown or earthy colors. They look kind of odd on my skin tone. So I may add something after my foundation. So I'm just going to be taking my Kokie foundation and I'm just going to be, make sure everything is well blended and everything. I'm just going to be taking a flat top kabuki. It's by Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to be taking one pump and I'm putting that on the back of my hand. Now this, I believe, is my honest to God perfect shade. Whew. And I'm just going to actually take it on my brush. I'm actually going to be placing it on my face. Now, I'm not going to be putting that much foundation on because, I'm doing this in the morning time, not the morning, the afternoon, and I probably won't. I'll probably wind up taking it off. I'm just going to go out and buff that into the skin. And like I said, I'm using a light amount. I probably will need to add more, but I'm just going to be buffing this in, swirling, everything like that. Now, I don't remember what kind of coverage this is. I believe it is a natural finish. I don't exactly remember. I definitely think I'm going to need more than this. And just keep buffing and blending. So you got a nice even layer and everything looks unison. And don't forget underneath your nose, I feel like that spot is always missed. I notice a lot of people tend to have a tendency to go and miss that spot. So I just took another pump and I'm just going to be putting this again in the places I might have missed, like my forehead and on my cheeks, because I feel like I definitely missed out some there, and definitely on my nose. I'm going to put some underneath my eyes. I'm not flipping you guys off, I promise. And I'm just going to put whatever I have left. And you always want to make sure you go and blend down the neck too. That is very, very important. When you're choosing a shade, you want to make sure that you are choosing a shade that blends, that matches not your neck, matches your chest. Because that is very, very important. So I'm just going to keep blending. Make sure everything is blended in. It's been so long since I've worn foundation, it's not even funny. Heck, this shade might even be too dark. I don't know. I mean, it looks good on camera. But, I'm just going to go take it down to my neck and up the sides. And make sure I get my 5 head, of course. This is so weird. I don't know how people do this. Oh boy. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I completely blended it out, even into my hairline and everything. Now it looks like it may not be my shade, but the lighting is kind of not reflecting. The lighting's kind of making it, I don't know what the appropriate word is, but, I'm just taking my NYX concealer in porcelain, and I'm just going to be taking it under my eyes and my trouble spots. I'm actually going to be blending that out with my finger. That way the heat of my finger can blend it all out. And I'm actually going to be taking that on my forehead, as well as like a highlighter, a highlight type of thing. And I'm going to be taking it onto my nose, it's under my nose, on the cupid's bow, and onto the chin. Which this may be a little bit darker, but we are just going to go and roll with it. Because I don't really have any other concealer that really does actually match or is lighter. I know the Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape, that oxidized on me pretty darn bad when I went into the store. And I even used the lightest shade. So I'm just going to be blending that out with my finger, make sure there's no wrinkles. And just keep blending. Make sure everything is well blended. Now you want to make sure you put all your cream products on before you do anything. That is very important. Now you don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to be taking my Tough as Taupe Maybelline thing. I'm just going to be contouring my cheekbones. Now what I like to do for this is I like to go into the hollows of my cheeks right here and go and place it and just blend it. Now me, I can't wear bronzer, you guys know, so I'm just going to be doing contour. I'm just going to be going back and forth, and you don't want to be dragging it down because it's going to make it look droopy, but you want to go up with it instead. Just keep blending till it's evenly dispersed and you got a nice contour line. Now that I have all my cream products on, I'm going to be taking a translucent powder. I'm just going to be going over everything. I'm just be picking it up with a large brush. I'm just going to be gently tapping it and buffing it in. Now if you did get a contour a little too harsh, you can just go and take your brush and go over it to kind of soften it and re-blend everything out. So I'm just going to set everything and make sure you go and get your ears. And when you put the foundation on, just go over that. There you go. Okay, now that we set the face, I'm going to be taking the It Cosmetics Ombre Radiance Blush, and it's in the shade Jade, Nay, Slice, Koi, I don't know. That's what it looks like. I don't know. So I'm just going to be taking that blush, and it is an ombre blush. I thought it was really pretty. I'm going to be taking the crown brush that I got in my BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to be testing that out. Taking some on the brush, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to be putting it on the back of my hand to get off any extra product. And I'm just going to be smiling and putting this on the apples of my cheeks. And if I pick up a little bit more, tap off excess, putting it on the apples of my cheeks and kind of working it like this. And go and give it that blushed bride effect. And so this is what it looks like. Some people like to use a more dense brush. Some people like to use a more radiant. Some people like to use a more fluffy brush for blush. I'm for either or. Whatever I have in my hand is what I like to use. So I'm just going to be taking the single eyeshadow that we use, the LA Colors one. I'm just going to be going into that and putting that underneath my lash line and just swooping motions. And I'm just doing that very lightly. Now that we have everything together. I already did my brows, so that's done. So I'm going to be going into a highlighter. Now I want to use something that's very natural. I don't want it to be too blingy in your face. So I am going to be taking the Physicians Formula Translucent Pearl Powder. Now technically the brush that I'm using is a contour brush, from Real Techniques, but I do love using this as a highlight brush. So I'm going to go and find the tops of my cheekbones and run this brush all over it to go and pick up some product. I'm going to tap off a little bit. I'm just going to go on my cheekbones and place it down for a nice little effect. I'm just going to do that on the other side. Find your cheekbone and plop it down. Make sure it's in the right spot. Then I also like to go on a little bit at the tip of my nose, and I like to go on a little bit of my forehead, above my brows, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. Now, I don't like to do it too much, but whatever I have left on my brush. That way it's not like ridiculously, you know, glowy. So this is what it looks like. It's very, very pretty. So I'm just going to go and set my face before I go and put on some lipstick. So I'm going to be taking the NYX Matte Finish Foundation setting spray. I like to use something matte, especially when it's in the summertime and it's hot. Matte is the way to go for me. I have oily to dry skin, and I know in the summertime my skin gets really freaking oily and really just nasty. So I just like to use a mattifying setting spray. So just spray your face. That way it locks everything in and you won't have to worry about it. So for lipstick, I'm going to be taking the Essence Cool Nude 05 lipstick, and it is a creamy lipstick. I'm just going to be putting that on. I need a mirror, of course. Something always falls, never fails. So I'm just going to be putting that on. Now you can use a lip liner. I'm just going to go in. And that's it, guys. That's it with the look. So I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And this is the Dusty's Blushed Nude Brides look. So I hope you guys like this video. Bye, guys. Now I'm just going to give you a close-up of everything, of how it turned out. Bye, guys.